Hey guys, it's Claire. Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to do the soul circle dismount. So I'm going to start by using like a low bar. And so I have my mattress under, so I'm going to use it as like a trampoline to jump up. And I'll demonstrate how to do that. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so yeah, I have my mattress here and my bar is on low. Partially it's not all the way. So my mattress here is the bar on lower setting. So I'm going to start by doing jump, squat. And hold that as long as you can. So I fell forward. I got on the bar too much, tipping forward. So you have to find that perfect balance on the sole of your feet. So you don't want to be on the toes. You don't want to be on the heel. You want to be on the sole of your feet. Hence, soul circle dismount. I held it! Nice! Run air. Okay. So yeah, we're going to squat, straighten. So that's like the first part of it. So get on, squat, straighten. And it's really hard to hold. So with the soul circle dismount, you basically get on and go as quick as you can. Otherwise, you're probably gonna fall off the bar, which is really hard to get back on. So you want to jump like as high as you can. Squat, straighten up, and then that is the first part using this mat. Okay, so the next part of the soul circle dismount is we're going to be so you know how we get on the squat on the bar, right? And then we're straightening up our legs. Then we're gonna work on going down, and then we'll finally work on, instead of jumping to the squat, we're gonna work on kipping to the squat. So, but first we're going to work on just going. So we're gonna do that next. Okay, so my soul circle dismount wouldn't be that bad. It was just, I didn't squat under the bar. I went straight into the pike. You're supposed to jump into the squat, then straighten your legs. And also I came off a little too early, but that was just the basic thing on what it's gonna look like. I mean, obviously it's not gonna look perfect on your first one. Okay, so I have it set up here. I have my mattress here. I'm using one of these giant, get up here, Steven, and hit. Okay, so I'm using one of these giant squishmallows. I'm putting it right here because I'm probably gonna run into this entertainment center here. Entertainment center here. So I'm going to do the same thing in practice. Remember? You jump, squat, straighten. But instead of just squatting and straightening and then jumping up, I'm gonna actually go down on the bar. I'm gonna chalk my hands with it. I've got my hands chalked. It is most definitely not necessary. I just do it because my hands tend to get clammy and kind of sweaty, so that makes me slip. So I like to chalk even for little things like this. Okay, here we go. We're ready to do this here. So like I said, I got my chalk. Got the bar in place. So, remember the same thing we practiced. We're going to go jump, squat, straighten. Oops. The bar is very unstable. So when I go, it kind of jumped up, the little side things right there, jumped up. So that's why I like clanking sounds, because I have weights on it, but it doesn't really work very well for things like this. So that's why I normally have my parents and stuff hold down the bar, but right now they're not here, so I'm going to have to try something else. Weights on the other side, so I'm going to move into this. So I have the legs on my bar, you know how those little sealed legs? I have 34 pounds of weight on each side. So hopefully that should be enough. Let's try it now. Alright. Here we go. Take 2. Okay, that held. but my feet slipped off the bar, so I had to try that again. Okay, so we're gonna try it like that a couple times, and we're gonna practice some more. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more tries. Don't be perfect. I totally fell forward on that last one, but some of them were pretty good and some of them were like really bad. So we're gonna try a little more. I'm just gonna practice them like a lot until I get it. That's what I had to do. We're going to try now that we've got that. Well, if you don't have that, keep practicing that. But if you have that, we're going to move on to like kipping into the squat instead of like jumping into the squat from the mattress. So we're gonna need a little bit higher bar for this one. Get on the bar. And how I learned is I was trying to do like really big kips, like really high kips, but I discovered for me that is easier for personal preference. I'll show both. Okay, so we want to do just like this. So you're going to get on the bar, and you're going to start by doing like really big kips. So you start with like the smallest kip, and then you get bigger. When you get bigger, you come to a squat on the last one. So I'm doing 3. You can do as many as you need, but I personally think that it's easiest to do. So you want to stay on the bar. You want to kind of push down your shoulders. Feel so like. You want to kind of push down your shoulders, but not like all the way. So you want to do that, and you're going to go kip 1. Notice how like I kind of go like this, and you want to go kip 2. And it kind of has to be fast, otherwise you lose your momentum. So I'm just showing it slow, because it's supposed to be fast. You want to actually go. So, and then you do kip 2, and then kip 3. So that's like just a kip 2, and then kip 3 is a big signal. Really big. And then you're going to jump into the squat. Now that we have the kipping, if you don't keep practicing that, now that we have that, we're going to be working on the jumping into the squat. So this is more. I have trouble in my hands, but like I said, it's not necessary to jump. So up, and you gotta go with that. So you need to master the back. 1, 2, 3, no, squat. So now I'm gonna jump to the pipe. Supposed to jump like the squat, like what we do when we're jumping. We came to the squat and then straighten our legs and go to the pipe. So, pipe is okay. It's a good start, like that's how I learned. It's actually harder though. So, you want to try to jump over to the squat like this. 1, 2, 3. I didn't mean to actually like go, but like I said, it's really fast. So it's hard to just like hold it up there. It's hard to get all the way like on top of the bar. You're kind of a little bit slanted. It's supposed to be all the way on top, but I'm not there yet. So this is the pulsing kipping way. So now I'm going to show how to do that. So this way is like instead of doing like 1, 2, 3. I actually find this easier, but it's also about personal preference. So you're just going to do little kips like this. So I'd say like do about like I don't know, I'd say like 4. 1, 2, 3, and then so on the 4th one you're here, right? And then you just did your 1, 2, 3, and then you go big hip squat. And you want to be on the sole of your feet. I already mentioned that when you're doing the jumping, but you really want to do it when you're doing the kipping because it makes it a lot easier. So you're just going to do a couple more practices for this until you get it. You're definitely not going to get it on like the first try. It just takes a lot of practice. And I actually used a spotter for a while. So what I would do is I would have my dad lift my feet up onto the bar and then I would go. Also, I would work on just going instead of doing the kip too. Do it like this. So I would, it's actually kind of low for this, but you put one foot on the bar, you put your other foot, and then you work on launching off. So you can practice that too. But you don't have to if you're like really good at this, or if you're good at learning things like this. You can also like work on, you can go straight into just the kipping. You don't even need a spot, and you don't even need to do what I did. That's just something to help me do it better. So now we're going to practice this more, and you can practice any of the steps if you need to. I'm just gonna practice like the real dismount now. So once you have mastered that, then you can work on actually like swinging off the bar, because right now we're just working on the kipping part. Now we'll swing off and land on our feet. And we can use a higher bar because it is much easier to actually swing, and you'll most definitely have a much higher chance of actually landing on your feet. Now we are going to be working on the actual launching off part. Unfortunately, my bar is unstable, so I don't have anyone to hold it down. So I'm just going to be launching off instead of like the kip to launching off. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. So how we're going to do this is we're going to start by doing it like this. I'm going to put one foot on the bar, right? And then I'm going to put the other one up as soon as I'm ready to go. And swing. That was weird. And then as soon as I'm ready to actually like launch off, I'll go like this. Right? So I'll show you from the other angle. So it's not that bad. And even this will jump the bar up a little bit, so I have the weights on this side. Over here, I have the pants on. So, yeah, I have the weights there. And then once you've got that down, then you can work on, instead of putting the 1 foot on first, you put the 2 feet on like this. So here, right? And then we're going to go jump, squat, so you see how my arms are straight down, then they'll come back up. Like that, and then we'll launch off like this. And then we're going to jump, eat. See? So it's really simple. And then once you have that mastered, your opponent's not gonna get on your first try. Then you can work on doing the kipping, and instead of just swinging off like what we're doing, swing, swing, down. We're going to go swing, launch off. But once you've mastered this launch off part, it's basically the same thing on the bar, but instead of just like putting the feet up there, if you've mastered the kipping part to the squat, you'll be able to do it no problem. That'll actually look like, I have nobody standing on the bar, but hopefully this will work. That is all. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys have gotten your SoulCycle dismount. And if not, if you're having certain troubles, you can write in the comments and I will get back to you on it. And I can even do like short videos on how to help you with that problem. Bye.